once the band gets their hit. Their early stuff was really good.
They get into it. I found my first gray pube recently. My first gray pube is actually at the toilet seat in the bar over there.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna keep doing one-liners is what I was doing. Did you see? No, I'll tell you what I've been doing for the last 2 hours. This is what I've been doing for the last 2 hours because I started drinking way too soon, and so I started peeing a lot more than I wanted to, and I've been going through the people playing pool, so I keep stealing cubes.
He's stealing shock.
Like I'm really good at it. If you guys don't know who Puerto Ricans are in America, we are fucking.
I always knew you shifty Puerto Ricans were up to something.
It's really good. Like here, we got some more here, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me tell you guys about a story. When I used to act, I used to be an actor before I started doing stand-up. And I went to the Colbert Report. Have you ever heard of the Colbert Report? He's Stephen Colbert. He does a talk show and stuff like that. He was doing something on Comedy Central. So he's also a giant Star Wars nerd. And the dude who plays Chewbacca became American like 5 years. He just died like this past year. But he became American. He became Americanized. They make you have to take a test and shit. And he passed it, and then they did like a little bit where they had about 30 of us, and they took me because I was as ethnic as anybody in improv was at the time, you know, which is ridiculous because I'm so goddamn white. But they had us lined up and sitting down, and hold on a second, this is still bothering me. And so
He's a master.
So Chewbacca was teaching a class of people becoming Americanized, and what was cool was two things. One, you know, he wears that blaster across his chest.
Yeah, he's got the.
So instead of that, he was rocking a tie because he's a teacher. And also, if you think about it, if you really think about it, you've never seen Chewbacca not grunt. He's always making noise. Everybody knows Star Wars, right? Yeah. He's always making those Wookiee sounds. Right. He doesn't talk. But I got to see him actually talk to the director, like, do you think I should sit on the desk like this? You know, should I approach this person like that? And I was like in that world of like, holy fuck, Chewbacca's talking, this is cool as shit, you know? And what was cool was they picked me out of the crowd of like 20 or 30 people who were sitting there because they put a sign across the stage, or actually it was like a classroom setting that said graduation accomplished. That's how old it is, by the way. But graduation accomplished. And I high-fived Chewbacca. And as we're like figuring out the direction of the director telling us what to do, there was it was like a midget. There was a tiny person at the doorway in full Ewok gear, but his head was off, like a helmet, under his arm. And he's like, the Chewbacca is talking to the director, like, should I do this, should I do that? And the Ewok was like, looking at him, and this is my monkey brain, I was like, oh, when he grows up, he wants to be Chewbacca. Because I'm an idiot, so that's it.
This Ewok can't grow up. Can't wait to grow up.
That might be it. I don't know what else I got. All right.
You're going to get us kicked out of here.
We can give them back. It hasn't left the building yet, so I feel that's the rule. If you guys ever steal shit, you can steal it the whole time you're in the building, but once you leave, now it's stealing. And I learned that at 16. All right. Dustin was talking about awesome Thai things that you do. I just recently got back, but when I came here a year ago, I tried to do those like things that you do as a tourist, you know? Like one of my favorite things that I got to do was I got to see a little elephant. I got to see a baby elephant. Have you guys got to play with elephants yet? I went to an elephant sanctuary, which is the right way to do it if you're on the left side. Right, you can't ride elephants, but I got to play in mud with them. I got to go chop down banana trees and feed it to them. And, you know, they talk about elephants being really smart, but I gotta tell you, not one of them spoke English. So, not that smart.
Yeah.
what else did we do? I went down to Pattaya. Did anybody talk about Pattaya? Yeah, I think Chris, or no, Jacob was talking about it. Yeah,
he
right?
talked about
I went down to Pattaya. It is. It's like, I thought I'd be going to a beach town, you know?
Yeah.
Eat some dried squid.
Chill,
and just
yeah,
relax.
yeah.
Because that's what you do. You just snack on dried squid. And no, it's filthy. I didn't know it. And I was hanging out with a Canadian, he was like an author, and he's been traveling for 12 years, which was dope. Just to see that dude doing his hippie shit. We went to the filthiest bar in Pattaya. And I didn't know it. We were trying to find it, to be honest, and it ended up being it. So these girls, they would like strip down naked. They were already naked. You know, like I'm used to going to a strip club and they strip, but they were just like, let's have it, you know? And this old dude, he was sitting at the end of the bar. I'm hanging out with this Canadian dude. Guy's like that far away. And he just taps this girl on the waist. They make eye contact. She turns around, no money exchange, and just starts eating her ass. Just and this is how I saw him. He just well, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear that sound, but it was just I could imagine how it sounded. Just and there you go. Do that for me. Because this is what happened next. He just stared at me like I was next. And I was next, guys, because that's what Pattaya does to you. Marianne, have you ever been down there? Yeah? Good for you for surviving. It's like fucking Blade Runner or some shit, right? Just fucking, nobody needs oil, but everybody needs lube. I don't know what's going on down there, right? It's fucking crazy. What else did I do? I do love, that's why I came back. Thailand is the shit, man. And it's also, we're all taking chances, we're all taking ventures. Except for Money over here. Money just living the life. Killing the crush. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. Let's fucking spice it up. I've never done this before. I'm gonna roast everybody. Okay. I've never roasted everybody. There's like 12 people in the room.
Go for it.
Let's figure this shit out.
Let it rip.
Yeah? All right. I'm such a nice person. Let's see what happens.
You're a really nice guy.
I know. All right.
You're already nervous about it. You're so sweet.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm nervous about this shit. Tana, you look like a 1970s American Indian in a commercial making us feel bad about us littering. Boom. You got roasted.
Boom.
All right.
Suck on that.
What's up? Money, you look like you've been hanging out with Middle Eastern European people too long with those stripes on your shoulder. Boom. You got roasted.
Yeah, boom. How does that feel, stupid bitch?
Burned. Marianne, you look like the chick from the Orange is the New Black, but like 10 years later, and you stayed in prison. Boom, you got roasted.
Yeah, suck on that one, idiots. Yeah.
Oh, Jacob's nervous. Jacob, don't be nervous, man. I love you so much. Except for that haircut. You look like my mom did it in 1972.
Yeah, stupid
Jesus Christ.
Retard.
Boom, you got roasted. What's up, high cheekbones, covering them up already? You know exactly what your flaw is. Let's see.
No flaws.
The rhythm is broken. I know, she's so good.
In the midst of the roast, Doug is still like,
seriously.
no, you're beautiful, man.
You look like a Craigslist ad that I would have got tricked on. Boom.
Yeah, you dumb fucking sluts.
Giant, beautiful cock of yours. Martin, you look like man. You're too white. You're gonna get me fired from somewhere. Boom! You got roasted. Leah. You're not at home. Even though you think you're Asian over here, you're not. You're never gonna find a home. Boom! You got roasted.
Yeah. How does that feel?
How does this?
Fucking fool.
We already talked about Ed Sheeran over here, but your socks say you're also gay. Boom! You got roasted.
Piece of shit.
The Trump hat, just too easy. And I love you, Doug, so boom, you got roasted.
Yeah, fuck you, Doug, you old ass.
The nicest Trump supporter I've ever met. Boom, you got roasted. What's up? Okay, go ahead.
How come Joe Biden is wearing a Make America Great Again hat?
There you go.
Yeah, you old wrinkly sack of shit.
And what was your name again? I don't know your name.
God.
Ba?
Pla, like fish.
Pla?
Pla means fish.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
she
it was
smells
blah,
like it
blah.
too.
All right. Blah, you're dressed like a Mormon from Utah. Do you know where that is? Look it up. You got roasted in
Yeah,
about an hour.
suck
Boom.
on that, idiots. idiots.
Young lady, I haven't met you yet. What's your name? You don't want to say? Well, you're wearing glasses like you invented them. Boom, you got roasted.
Oh, down. Yeah. I bet you feel really stupid.
Tom?
Stupid.
Is it Tom? But you say Tom, right? Like you had a dick in your mouth. Boom, you got roasted.
Oh, damn. You dick
shit.
sucking queer.
Thank you for
I got your back.
It would
bro.
not have worked
I got
out
your
if
back.
Justin was
All
not
right,
here.
bro.
All right, guys. It's an intimate setting, so we try to... What?
What about Justin?
Oh, Justin, it's too easy. Oh, all right.
Are you gonna
All
go
right.
for the dome or are you gonna go deeper?
I don't know. That's what I'm afraid of because I know him too much. His forehead is like a brush fire that they already set because they know it's gonna burn.
Yeah.
You know, they just
Yeah.
get rid of it.
That's
now.
right.
Just stop what's happening.
You look like shit. Yeah.
Boom. And Chris Rahausen faces what happened to it. You know.
Yeah, Chris is
All right,
post-
'cause I know he's in the back listening.
Hey, you hear that, Chris? You ugly fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck these.
All right. That's as mean as I can get. I don't know. I love you guys all. I'm gonna tell you guys. Let me tell you guys about something intimate then, so that I can feel better about making fun of you guys. Oh man, I'm about to cry. No,
I'm gay.
No, you know what? I'll tell you. You know what? This is the truth. I'm gonna tell this. I've never said it on stage, and I've thought about it, and I'm gonna be intimate, and then maybe there might be a joke about it. But last time I was in Thailand, I was up in Chiang Mai, and I fucked around with the lady boy. I fucked around with two lady boys. One had a dick, one didn't.
Well,
Yeah.
Was the latter a ladyboy? Or you didn't, you know?
The first one had a dick. The second one, they were both lady boys. Now this is, and I'll be honest with you, when I fucked around with the first one, I was like, it's 2018 at the time, right? Because that was a year ago. I was like, game on, man. I wanted to push myself. I wanted to push my boundaries, see what's up. And this is the truth. And this is where I realized this is a real true flaw of myself. Is like, I want everybody to be happy, you know? So I'm a fucking people pleaser, so I got on that dick and I jerked and I was jerking around. And now they talk about guys, people joke about guys being like I know what to do. I did not know what to do. I thought
Jerking off a dick?
yeah, well, I mean, I've jerked off a dick, but not at this angle, you know? Never. This is like, I've done this 1,000 times, more than that. But I went at it, and I was trying to. And I couldn't. One, I wasn't aroused. I'll be honest with that. I said I wasn't aroused. But I was like, somebody's coming. That's the people pleaser in me. Somebody's coming. So I tickled.
Someone here is coming.
So I tickled the girl's balls because nobody said that sentence before. I tickled her balls and I was kind of pulling on it because I like that. And she jerked off and she came. And I wasn't done. So then she set me up with another lady boy who had the dick cut off.
Oh.
So
Did she have like a vagina or was there just
She
like
had-
nothing?
she had a vagina where I thought a vagina would be when I was 12 years old. You know,
Yeah.
we're just like way higher up. than I
just
thought it
hear
would be.
about.
Yeah, way up there.
Around the midriff.
And then I went down on her,
Nice.
which was like a lot more bush than I thought it would be. But I've seen girls who had bush like that,
Yeah.
and I felt really bad because she was like, she felt uncomfortable, and I was like, why? And I don't know if she didn't enjoy it or not, but she also said like some people are afraid of that because people call her a monster. And I was like, that felt really bad, you know? So I was like, somebody's coming out of this, you know, like, let's go. And I was like figuring out. So I tucked on her balls too, because she had the remnants of balls. And that's true. And then she blew me for like an hour and a half, which I felt so bad about. But she was committed, and that was an experience. And someday I'll tell my mom about it.
Yeah. Maybe after she dies.
Yeah. Just write her a note and slip it as the casket drifts down. Yeah. So now you guys can roast me. All right. Let me guys. How about this? I'm gonna tell you guys. Recently, I broke up with my best friend. And that's a weird thing, right? To break up with your best friend, because like, how do you even get your best friend in the first place? I know for me, we had like 6, 7 friends who were hanging out in college, university, and then eventually they all started getting married, getting jobs, and like moving away, you know? And then I was left with Kevin, and Kevin was an asshole. It's like, shit, that guy, I gotta get him out of here, you know? So then I started thinking about qualities of a best friend and somebody who I'd actually like really think would be an awesome person. And I came up with somebody not everybody might agree with, but hopefully you'll get on board at the end of this joke, is Shaquille O'Neal. Do you guys anybody know who Shaquille O'Neal is? Does everybody know who they are?
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal is an old NBA player. He recently retired, but he's like this is why he's awesome. One, obviously, he played in the NBA. He's one of the best players. He always had money, right? Good dude. He's like a big alpha kind of dude. He's gonna take care of you, never gonna fight. You know, like if you get into a fight, he's gonna protect you, right? That's cool. He's black, so you got one of them as a friend, right? That's always good. Yeah. And also, like I said, he's so big, I've never had a guilt-free piggyback ride. I've never been on somebody's back like, this is making everybody comfortable, you know? But that's what I want from Shaquille O'Neal. All right. And if you've ever been on somebody's back, you know what I mean. All right. I guess, wait, I did a lot of one-liners. Let's see if I have any more left in my brain. Oh, how about this, guys? Anybody love coincidences? Anybody love coincidences? Doug, you love coincidences? Really? Anybody else? Nobody else loves? Well, Doug, you won't believe this. I have a friend who loves coincidences.
Oh,
and
shit.
he's gonna be amazed by this.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. You guys are all pieces of shit. Hold on, let me see if I
feel like
any
that
more
joke
cute
like
stuff.
summarized the night.
All right, wait. I'm gonna go through the repertoire of shitty jokes that I have in my head. One more joke. I'm gonna do the joke that never works. That's what I'm about to do because nothing has worked. All right. A guy. He drives up to a bar in a limo. His limo is pimped out. It's like a nice new limo, right? Badass limo. Opens the door. 2 beautiful women by his side as he walks into this bar. Justin, you're gonna hate this joke. And so these 2 beautiful women are by his side. Everybody's paying attention to him. He walks into the bar, goes up to the bar. All the ladies in the bar are turning their heads. They're just amazed by this guy, you know? The problem is, obviously he's well dressed, he got money, he got some shit going on, but he has a giant fucking pumpkin for a head, right? He has a pumpkin for a head. And so the bartender, you know, he talks to the bartender, and the guy goes, hey man, I'm buying everybody around here. Everybody gets to drink on me for the night. Pulls out his pocket, $5,000, drops it on the thing. Everybody loses their shit. Oh. Actually, it was like this. So everybody's all happy, right? Now the bartender's making drinks because he's super happy, and he goes, hey man, you know what? Obviously you're well-to-do, everybody attracted to you, you know? But you got a big fucking pumpkin for a head, so what the fuck is up with that? I don't want to be rude, but what's up? And he goes, well, I was walking down the beach one day, walking through the sand, toes out, fiddling through the warmness, and he kicked a little fucking lantern that we've all seen in movies, and it was a genie bottle, you know? And he picked up the genie bottle and he rubbed it, and the genie popped out. And the genie goes, I've been trapped in the genie bottle for 2,000 years, so I'm gonna grant you 3 wishes, as all jokes like this go.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. And so the guy goes, well, the first wish is obvious, I wanna be as rich as fuck. You know? So the genie says, I grant you that wish. Anytime you ever need any money, reach into your pocket, boom, whatever need you need will be taken care of. And it's been that way since. And the bartender's pretty impressed, you know? So he goes, well, you know, well, what is the second wish? Well, the second wish was so that I could be attracted to any woman ever, you know? And so anytime, ever since I made that wish, it was granted. Any woman that ever I thought would be attracted, they're already into me. I don't even have to try. Boom. And here's where I fucked up. For the third wish, I wished for a giant fucking pumpkin for a head. Thanks, guys. That's what the night's been.
Yeah, a little twisteroo. Little twisteroo.
Listen, I've been talking with some of the comics back there, and we decided that we're all gonna go do this one more time. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
The
I
whole
think
thing. Everyone's gonna go
I
through
think
one
this
more
show
time.
deserves another run.
Yeah? Blah, is that alright for you? We're all gonna go one more time.
Yeah.
Alright, same jokes, nothing different. We're gonna do the same
Yeah.
exact shit you just
You guys
saw.
know the drill.
Right. I'm just kidding. You guys have a nice time tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good night. Make some noise. We had a fun time. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the show. Thank you so much for coming, alright? This is Raw Comedy, Bangkok's weekly open mic. We're here every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Tell your friends, alright? Invite us on Facebook, please. We're almost at 1,000 likes.
Yeah, we are. We're
Help
about
us at that. We're
it's
at
like
950.
50 away. Yeah.
I'm
So
I've invited pretty much everyone I know.
if you haven't
so
given the
please,
page a like, do it.
please give the page a like, help us
Yeah.
out. All right, invite your friends to like it.
Yeah.
And and never wear condoms. All right. Thank you. Have a lovely
and
night.
give it up for your host.
Oh,
Chris,
thank you.
too. Yeah.
Make some noise. Yeah, make some noise for Jackson as well. Make some noise for the DJ and all the comedians you saw tonight. And make some noise for yourselves. You've been wonderful. Have a lovely Wednesday night.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
No condoms. I love you, Flo.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Look who crawling, still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6'6" long dicks, little nigga sticking your chick. Pulling tricks, looking slick. And I'm tired when I'm flipping. Bar sipping, car dipping, red wood, rain gripping. Still tipping on both, tipping on both. Rapping, slow rapping, slow bumping, slow humping. And no package, no package. Blowing on that endo. Game cute, Nintendo. So you can see up in my window.
I think I had,
Candy,
that burger hit the spot, dude.